Now to more unrest involving the police. By now, you've probably seen the video of protesters Friday squaring off with officers, but you may not have seen it from this angle, taken on the front line, showing the clashes in real time as they unfolded. 49 officers were injured, 12 people arrested. Let's bring in CBS 2's Chris Tye. And Chris, the violence was planned.
It appears it was, Erica. There are individuals here, and this is what's known, individuals showing up to these peaceful protests with alternative agendas, trying to turn up the heat and turn up the violence, in some cases handing out weapons to other attendees. What's less clear, who's behind it? Who is this man? Hidden behind a wall of umbrella-carrying cohorts, he changes his clothes, and before it's over, he changes the tone of the night. Police cameras show his group providing extra projectiles for anyone to take and throw at police.
There's the sticks being thrown. At one point, you'll see one of the officers move over. An incendiary device or an explosive device blows up near his eye, and you can see him walk away holding his eye.
A group of vigilantes, people who came for a fight.
They fought with guerrilla tactics, turning the pipe in this defund CPD banner into a sharpened weapon Friday night, taking over the front line of the march, shifting it from peaceful to provoking.
Peaceful demonstrations have been hijacked by organized mobs. The vast majority of officers have been professional.
The police, though, did receive 20 civilian complaints from the Friday night event. That's according to the Civilian Office of Police Accountability. Tonight, they're reviewing social media video, police body cam, and CPD tactical response reports. The umbrella shielding, though, is not unique to Chicago.
Well, the umbrella shields not only cameras, but from officers on the ground being able to see that you're changing clothes, that you're weaponizing.
But here at home, the question remains, who is this man? Who are his cohorts? And what exactly is their endgame? In just the last few minutes, this press conference has begun. It is young people from Chicago who are sharply critical of Chicago leadership. They are going to have a rally here in a short amount of time. Getting back to the story that began this morning when CPD released that video, Erica, the CPD superintendent, was asked whether or not he believes those agitators carrying those umbrellas may in some way be connected to the original organizers of those peaceful protests. His quote was, "God, I hope not, but it sure looks like it." We reached out to Black Lives Matter in Chicago for a comment on that quote. They have not gotten back to us yet.
Chris, we noticed in that video when police were surrounded and had objects thrown at them, including that explosive, they were not wearing protective riot gear. What do you know about that?
Yeah, so Superintendent Brown said that will not happen again. Typically, in years gone by and months gone by, peaceful protests didn't mean police needed to gear up in riot gear, but times have changed, he says. Moving forward, they will be in said gear. And just as I look at this right now, which is a very peaceful demonstration and a peaceful Q&A, police are here. They do not appear to be in riot gear. I'm not sure if that policy has begun in earnest or if there are other police out of line of sight. We'll keep on it and also monitor this event throughout the newscast.
Hey, Chris Tye, thank you.